I and my companion here are currently playing as the Ranker class, which utilizes the infantry musket, which is the standard weapon throughout Napoleonic Wars. Now, you want to get down to attacking, don't you? You don't want to stand there and get stabbed in the face, do you? Well, to attack, you press X and switch to melee mode. In the bottom right, your HUD will switch from showing you a number count of your ammunition and your weapon to that of a weapon in the sort of poised to attack position. Now to actually attack, you hold down left click and drag the mouse down to do a thrust attack. In order to do an overhead, you push up and hold down left click. You can cancel these attacks before you do them by holding down right mouse button and letting go of left afterwards. Now on to blocking. Hello there and welcome back to blocking, the introduction to 101 Napoleonic Wars. You probably found yourself getting stabbed quite a lot recently because all you did was watch the first 30 seconds of this video, and you probably want to know how to stop the attacks from penetrating your face. Well, in order to stop yourself against a musket, which we'll be going up against in this little video here, you must block down and only up. In order to do this, you hold down right click and push down to do a downwards block, and push up and right click on the mouse to do an upwards block. My companion here will now show you what it's like to attack someone and how to block. I will block his attacks. His blocking a downwards attack and blocking an upwards attack. Of course, my companion here has a bit of a seizure on him, so he's not quite sure what he's doing. There we go, and that's an upwards block. Be aware that some people will switch between the two different attacks to try and confuse you, and if stuff like that happens, it's probably better to shoot them. So, yes, this concludes blocking. Hello, and welcome back to Napoleonic Wars 101 Introduction. We will now be covering advanced techniques, of which one of them is when you press the E key, you can do this. Isn't that just amazing? Right, now, on to more dirty and advanced techniques in melee combat. You can do something known as feinting. Feinting is where one rapidly switches between attack and block to confuse and defeat the opponent which they're fighting. Which you hold down left click and you can tap, while still holding down left click, tap right click and you can switch between up and down. I will now show on my companion here. Now, right there, he believed that I was going for a downwards attack. Of course, this is only for demonstration purposes. But in a proper battle, some people might anticipate a specific attack, and you can exploit that to your weakness by confusing the hell out of them by feinting all the time. There is also another technique known as spin stabbing or spinning. They are sort of vaguely similar. Spin stabbing is where one chases after the other and catches the chaser off guard and stabs him in the face, which we'll demonstrate here. So say my companion here, I was trying to kill him and he ran off. I'd run after him, believing him not to, do anything. He'd be like, "Come back here, ruffian!" He spins around and gets me unaware. Well, now that I've respawned, we're going to show the other one that I just mentioned a minute ago, which was spinning. Spinning can be used in combat if you're not that good at blocking, or can also be used to defeat an opponent if he's too good at blocking. For spinning, you basically just run at your target and you're trying to use like something out of Dark Souls. You're trying to stab him in the ass. You keep going around him. If he's attacking as well, you can actually just spin round him and sometimes just avoid his attacks without even blocking them. Now I will fight my companion using the techniques we've went over, which consists of attacking, blocking, and advanced techniques. This might go on for a little while, or it might be pretty short. Hopefully you're all rooting for me, because I sound like a very upper-class person. Right, companion. We shall make epic duel. Blast! That concludes part 1. Revenge, brigand! Wahaha!